Well, let me put it to you this way. I started out to be a teacher. And in my fourth year, I was told I had to take a required course, which was speech. So I said, okay. And mind you, I'd gone through 3.5 years of schooling. So I go to class, and the instructor was very clever, very well educated. She took each person, had them say what their goal was, what they did, etc., and analyzed their speech and said, you come from Chicago, you come from Connecticut, you come from California. When it came to me, and I told her I wanted to be a teacher of business subjects because I felt this was an important ingredient in life, she said to me, you speak as if you're hard of hearing. I said, you're crazy. She says, no, I'm not. She says, because if you are hard of hearing, you cannot wear a hearing aid in a New York City school system. They will not allow it because children will not pay attention. She says, my advice to you, young lady, is to go see a specialist. So I said, okay. I go see a specialist, pick one up out of the book, and after I speak to him, he examines me, and he says, young lady, I hate to tell you this. How old are you now? And I said, 19. He says, you will be deaf by the time you're 30. I could have dropped dead right then and there out of shock. And I said, thank you, and I got out, and I went home and thought. Went down to the administration, told them what the professor had said about my hearing, and I said, I want to change my curriculum. There's no sense in my continuing. So he says, okay, what do you want to do? I said, I'd like to go into advertising and public relations. Okay with us, as long as you take the required courses for that. So I did. So I have a BS in education. I have a BS in business administration. I took courses at Hunter and Columbia and went to work. I was, strangely enough, was able to make a good connection for a job, and that was to go into the business field. So I opened up an account in a brokerage house, and strangely enough, made myself rich. When I left that job, and I took a job with the Financial Institute, they told me that I have to become a member of their follies. And I said, why do I have to become a member? They said, because we use the follies to raise funds to pay for scholarships. And that helps the members advance. I said, that seems like a very good reason to me. Okay, I'm in the Follies. What the Follies does is have a dinner every year, and members buy tickets for dinner. And the dinner money is used to pay for the scholarships. So I would say that anyone in the business field should benefit. And that's the reason why I feel that by joining the Follies, I am helping to advance education, I'm helping to advance careers, I'm helping to advance information, and in general, it's a use. Every year, everyone had a good time. Every year, everyone had a good dinner. Every year, everyone left with warm friendships. And that's strange, because when I entered it, I wasn't looking for something for me. All I can say is that what I received has more than paid for my happiness in life, because it has helped me not only to help myself, but to help others. And that's two pluses, not one plus. Me is one, and the group is the other. And the group is bigger than the me. Every time I look at a Follies book, I have a wonderful memory. I think journalism is the best teacher in the world, because it teaches you to explore and look into and develop reactions to certain functions. And when you do that, you're educating yourself to a point. The association is important because it brings everything together and helps them to learn and study and examine and know. And in that way, you yourself benefit, because your life is expanding. All I know is that in life, whether it's an association, whether it's a bank, whether it's a school, whether it's a business, everything has to have cohesion. And when you have cohesion and you broaden your own horizon, then you're lucky, because you're learning. The important thing is that education is of benefit to all, not only to you individually, but to your associates on either side of you, but to the person down the hall working on a job that they don't like. And you know what I say to them? You don't like your job? Go out and look for a better one that makes you enjoy it, and quit the job you don't like. Because you spend all of your life working, so you may as well enjoy it.